Good morning. This is JHS Weekly. I'm Alex Hunt.
And I'm Samantha Walker. The first book club meeting will be held today from 4 to 5:15 in room E224. We'll be discussing reading options for the coming year. If you'd love to read, you don't want to miss out.
Any junior who is interested in planning prom, please come to the prom meeting tomorrow, September 14th at 8 a.m. in Mrs. Boone's room E308.
FBLA is going to Silver Dollar City's Career Day on Wednesday, September 26th. They will leave FTC at 7:30 a.m. and return at 3:30 p.m. Members, please turn in your money and permission slips to Miss Yost and Miss Howdy ASAP.
SADD Students Against Destructive Decisions meets Friday mornings before school at 7:45 in H102. If you would like to know more, please email or find our president, Aurora Ellington, and our faculty advisor, Mr. Carey.
Transitions is coming under some changes that are new to JHS. Here's Sophia Good with more.
Transition is a time of day where students get free time to do GPA and go meet new people. But with all the new freshmen coming in this year in high school, things would need to be changed. I went to go interview Miss Yen and Mr. Flora to understand the new process for transitions.
Over the past 2 years, we have taken surveys from both students and teachers to see if there was a desire to loop, meaning the students would stay with their transitions class for 4 years. The numbers on both sides were around the 60% range that had a desire to loop. Last year we saw the growth of over 25% by both groups, and so over 80% of both teachers and students wanted to stay with each other for 4 years, which is a great thing because then we're building relationships, positive relationships between students and teachers, and so the decision was made to loop for 4 years. The decision to loop was a staff and student decision, and so like I mentioned previously, the overwhelming majority of Joplin High School students and Joplin High School teachers desired to stay with each other for 4 years, and so the decision was made to do.
Well, we decided to loop transition classes from 2 to 4 years, primarily because that was the feedback we got from faculty and staff. The past 2 years, we have sent out surveys to both the staff and the students here at Joplin High School in regards to, do you think that the transitions classes should loop for 4 years or keep the 2-year switch? I'm really looking forward to the loop. I think that it's going to be a great thing for the students, and I hope that both the students and the staff make the most out of the time that they have together.
This is Sophia Good reporting for JHD.
Thanks, Sophia.
The new Monty Python Club will begin meetings after school in H102 on Wednesdays. Like all things Python, it is their goal to take their meetings very seriously. If you would like to know more, come to a meeting or find Mr. Carey in G115 or H102.
The Model UN Club is already working to prepare for our first simulation competition. If gaining more familiarity in international affairs, security policy, international law, and the outlook of different states throughout the world interests you, come to our meetings Mondays after school in H102.
The parking lot barriers of the Joplin High School parking lot have caught the attention of many JHS students. Aurel Cepeda gets a closer look.
The parking lot barriers of the Joplin High School parking lot have caught the attention of many JHS students. Most have wondered the reasoning behind this decision and would like to know more.
Okay, as you've probably noticed, we have a new entrance to a parking lot off of 20th Street, an entrance and exit. We decided that it was probably going to be the safest thing to block off a parking lot to the drive that goes out to Indiana at the end of the school day. The purpose for that is to keep people from B parking lot trying to come across traffic there to get into A parking lot so that they can get out on 20th Street quicker. We just thought it was a traffic hazard probably, and so we blocked that off at the end of the day, leave it open at the beginning of the day so students, parents can get in and out without a hitch, but at the end of the day, we thought it was probably the safest thing to block that off. It was a concerted effort, I guess, between the administration building, the administration at the Joplin High School. They got together and talked about what possible problems there might be with this new entry and exit there, and that's one of the things that came up. Haven't heard any negative feedback from students about it. In the beginning, we had blocked it off in the mornings, and we did get negative feedback because it was just an inconvenience thing, and really there wasn't a reason to do it in the mornings anyway. So That was the only negative feedback that we have gotten from it, and we made that change. They are, at this point, trying to decide whether those barriers will be the permanent solution or if they will put up some type of gate. You know, that would be a budgeting type item. So at this point, they're just going to use the barriers they've got out there, but in the future, you may see something different.
This is Weekly. I'm Ross Cepeda.
Thanks, Arel.
Rocketry Club meets every Tuesday after school in room C304. They'll start the new competition year by building small model rockets. No experience needed.
The newly reorganized academic science team meets every morning, Friday in room C304 at 7:45 a.m. All students interested in pursuing their knowledge of all things science are encouraged to attend. They will participate in several local and national competitions throughout the school year.
This week, I went and learned more about some of the resources available for students at the Joplin Public Library. JHS has a phenomenal library with hundreds of books available to students, but when a bell rings, those doors close not long after. Luckily, there's a resource for students that is available after school hours. Enter the Joplin Public Library. According to Beth Snow, teen librarian of the Joplin Public Library, there are many helpful resources available to JHS students.
We're kind of your one-stop shop for information for school or academic support, whether you're working on the ACT or studying for your driver's exam for the permit that's coming up. And then we also have a space to hang out and enjoy yourself. So it's recreational opportunities and research opportunities.
One amenity the library offers is a teen study room.
We also have a teen study room, so only teens can use it. Folks in middle school and high school, you're not competing with the adults or the rest of the patrons to use it. It's available when the teen librarian's on duty. So it's first come, first serve. And it also has a flat screen monitor and Wi-Fi sync available with speakers in the ceiling. So if you need to work on a group project or put together a presentation, you can do that as well. Or just hang out and play D&D if that's what you want to do.
Sophomore Cora Wesley found the room useful when she had a lot of schoolwork.
The teen study room is actually really useful for how secluded it is, so you can do what you need to do without distractions.
Wesley adds that she enjoys going to the library because she feels like it is made for teens.
It really is a good place for teens to go. Like, they had people come in specifically, I was one of them, be on the board for figuring out what to put in the teen section, so they are trying to accommodate to us.
Library hours are 9 through 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays, and 1 to 5 p.m. on Sundays. Reporting for JHD, I'm Samantha Walker.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks.
The PSAT/NMSQT will be given at Joplin High School on Wednesday, October 10th at 8:30 a.m. in the Talon Room A123. High school juniors who wish to be entered in the National Merit Scholarship Program must take this test, which is given just once each high school year. High school sophomores may take the PSAT to practice for their junior year when students may qualify for the National Merit Scholarship Program. Any 10th or 11th grader who wishes to sign up for the PSAT may do so in the school counselor's office no later than Monday, October 8th. PSAT preparation booklets are available for all students who sign up. A testing fee of $16, which is cash only, will be collected on the day of the test.
Fusion recently held a tailgate event. Here's Zoe Baker with more.
The Fusion team is holding a tailgate for the freshmen at the football game on Friday the 14th against Republic at Junk Stadium. Ms. Hall is having the Fusion team working hard to make sure that this tailgate is memorable for all the freshmen that are attending.
Fusion is a student leadership program that is focused on transitioning the incoming 9th graders throughout their first year here at the school. Our tailgate is our first event that we host after freshman orientation, and our main focus for the tailgate is to provide student unity within the body and then also promote school spirit as well during the football season. Fusion tailgate is for primarily freshmen. Fusion leaders will be there, and then we also encourage freshman transitions teachers to attend as well. At the tailgate, we will have 9 square, we will have cornhole. It is Hawaiian themed because that's the theme of the student section for the game, so we'll have limbo. We have a selfie station where it's all beach themed and students can take pictures with their leaders or with their friends. And we'll also provide Hawaiian themed snow cones and cotton candy. So we try to provide things to eat and opportunities for students just to gather around and have a good time. The tailgate will be held at Jung Stadium, right in the front of Jung Stadium. So when you pull up to park, you'll see it automatically. It'll be from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. So you'll be able to come right before the game and have a snack and have a good time, and then we will give some time for the students to go into the student section and get pumped up for the game. The Tailgate's one of my favorite events that Fusion hosts every year, just because it's promoting unity within the student body. Everybody's just going around having a good time. So my expectations are just to have some time for students to develop relationships and make new friends and support the football team during their season.
A Fusion intern is a Fusion leader that's been in Fusion for 2 years. So we all had to go through an interview process at the end of our junior year, and then we got accepted into the positions that we have. And we basically help event plan the Fusion events that we have for the freshmen and do other things like that to help the events run smoothly. This Tailgate is going to be better because I feel like we are more prepared, and we started planning this event a lot earlier than last year. We do have the same theme, but we have more things to involve the freshmen in the theme, like we ordered 200 Lays to go for the freshmen, and then we also have more games like limbo and more drinks and food available for the freshmen.
The Fusion team is expecting this year to be the best one yet. Reporting for JHS, I'm Zoe Baker.
Thanks, Zoe.
The Joplin High School counselors will host a senior parent meeting on Thursday, September 20th at 6:30 p.m. in the JHS auditorium. Topics will include the college application process, ACT, SAT, scholarships, and financial aid. Parents and students are welcome to attend.
This has been JHS Weekly. Have a great week.